Hello, Grace. I made this quickie video for you. So I'm going to be brief and answer your questions as fast as I can. So the first one, you said you can't understand question B or C. I think what he means for B is if either direction due to chance. That's what we call a two-tailed test. I'm pretty sure that's what he was talking about. And the C is due to chance really have the same mean. Hold on, let me pull these out. Yeah, so C is a two-tailed because it says either direction. So that, remember, if we're not picking a side is going to be greater than or less than, that makes it a two-tailed test. And C is, it says in favor of one of the sections. So he's picking a side for this one. So that would be a one-tailed test. And that's what I have it over here. And I'm going to email you this when we're done here. Okay, that's the first one. The second one, B and C, again, small values will have been much higher due to random choice. So if he picks a side in a t-test, that makes it a one-tailed test. And so you just look up the one-tailed values down here, and that's the p-value for a one-tailed test. And C is, are the returns statistically significant due to random of chance, and that's when you reject the null because the p-value is less than 0.04. So you're going to say, yes, there is a significant difference between the group that is not due to chance. That's the answer to that one. Your simple linear regression, what I had to do is I had to put in a regular a scatter plot through, you remember this, insert, recommended charts, and because the data is already highlighted, you get this, and then you hover over one of the little dots, and you right click, and you add the trend lines, etc., etc. That's what I did here, and that's how you get your y equals mx plus b and the r squared, and that's how you answer all these questions. So the coefficients of the linear equation here, I just pulled them off of this one right here. So A is 0.118 and B is 0.0338 and your R squared is 0.001. And is this coefficient significant at 5%? That's when we go here to this regression. You can't see that, but I can see this. This is the p-value for the regression, and because it's much bigger than 0.05, it's not a significant regression. So in a nutshell, the results of last year are not a good predictor of this year. Again, this regression is not a significant regression, therefore the predicting power is not very good. Last one is multiple regression. So what I did was I simply used a regression through, I went through data up here, and then I went to data analysis over here. Hold on. And then I went to regression, and then you just highlight. This total section here is your Y range, and all the other ones are your X range. Just click OK, and this is what came out. Get out of there, you. And it was a significant predictor, right? These were significant predictors. In fact, they're way too powerful. His standard error is practically zero, so that threw all these other crazy numbers off. But here are the coefficients, right, for assignment. And the biggest predictor, it looks like, is the final exam. The second one is the project. The third one is the midterm. And the last one is the assignments, going by the size of their coefficients. So I hope this helps, and it's good to hear from you. So I'll talk to you soon. MGZ, out.